I've been wanting to make some urchin sea ornaments for a while, and I just never got around to buying any. So I ordered these off of Amazon here a while back. I got a 12-pack. I got 3 of the little pink ones, 3 purples, 3 greens, and 3 of what they call Sputniks. I didn't film filling them because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't want to look stupid. Like I have a problem with that. I've got these filled now, and I've got them trimmed up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do all of these in this video, but I will do a pink one, a purple one, a green one, and one of the Sputniks. So really pretty much all I have to do these is turn a bunch of spindles. Let's get to it because I need to make finials for these little garlands. So check this out. This one may just be barely big enough. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of get it round down here, put a small tenon so I can chuck it up. This is a dyed and stabilized burl. It's dyed purple. Actually, it may just be curly. It's going to be pretty regardless. Almost round, but I think it's round enough. Give me a nice crisp shoulder for the chuck. It don't need to be very big. Yeah, it's just dyed, stabilized, and curly. I'm going to use 1/8 inch bamboo skewers to hold these together inside the urchin. So I'm going to drill my hole for this finial first. It don't need to be terribly deep. I'm going to mark that off about right there. You don't have to worry about grain match with these, so I'm not gonna. I think for this one, to keep it simple, I'm just going to make an icicle finial. That looks like it's great, but it's not. It's a peeling cut. Now I want this to be at 45 degrees. And I'll show you why later. I'm not there yet. I don't want to cut this off yet, so I got to be careful. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll see if I can find it and we'll come back. I want to very gently I think we can sand that. This is Mylan's friction polish. And I think that's shiny enough. I need to let that sit for a minute. I will finish sanding this up off the lathe. This is going to fit down in the top of, or the bottom. So the reason I want it 45 degrees, I learned this trick from Mark Soleil. If you make it 45 degrees and you use a 90-degree stone or diamond bit like this, and you make the inside of that, smooth it up nice to 45 degrees, and this is 45 degrees, then when you glue it in, it looks like that. But remember, my hole over here, I'm going to have a piece of bamboo running between the two. Okay, I've already got my 45s drilled on both sides, so I will use this to measure how far up that I go with my 45, and then I'll want to come out a little bit at this angle so that it sits down right. That'll work. That will work. Now, looks good. Now I need to put a hole in there for the eye, and I'll put this one together. Here's the first one together. I'm not happy with the finish. I was gonna leave this plain and just use friction polish on the top and bottom finial, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot it. I've got this glued together. Looks good. Finial's a little bit too short for my liking, but I was using a relatively short pin blank for that, so they may all come out being a little bit too short. We'll see, because I chose pin blanks, some fancy exotic-y stuff to do these in, so we'll see. They won't all be icicle finials either. Anyway, I'll see if I can make them a little bit longer on the bottom and a little shorter on top for the future ones. Now I need to hang this one up and get a finish on it. Okay, I've got another pin blank. This is stabilized maple burl. So first thing we want to do is get it round. I'm going to part this off about right here. But before I do that, I'm going to shape this to 45 degrees, and then I'll drill a hole in it. Now we'll finish making this round. Well, I wasn't expecting that to come out of the truck. Get a finial turned. Yeah, I'm trying to finish for my Superglues. This here. Yeah, I can still hear you. Oh. Huh. Right. Okay, let's see what I can do with this here piece of skeet, mesquite as it were.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back at this. I just barely put some pressure on that.
Take it just a little bit more.
Alright, that looks pretty good. Now I need to pare that off, and I'll do that with a chisel, and I'll drill a 1/8 inch hole in here because it fits in here perfectly. One of the things I did, I parted this off before I drilled the hole in the end, but that's not a problem. Put your Jacob's chuck in. That's pretty centered, about like that. So here's 2 of the 12 that I got. I'm only going to show 4 in this video. This one is stabilized maple burl. This one is stabilized and dyed curly maple. This one is stabilized bias cut screw bean mesquite, and this one is just mesquite. I think they came out really nice. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, please like, subscribe if you so mind, and come back because you never know what you're going to see here at the Messy Studio. Y'all have a great day. And yesterday, and I didn't film filming it, filling them. I didn't film that.